What's going on, ChavezzSlovakia? How are you guys doing? So we are here today for an interesting video, r/place. So apparently Reddit has hilarious April Fool's jokes. So make sure in April you check out what Reddit's doing. Some people were just kind of telling me about some things that kind of went down. There was something about like a button that they had, and it was like literally all you had to do was just kept pressing the button, and like every minute or something like that, and if nobody pressed the button, then the button would disappear, right? So it kept people like, obviously the internet, somebody's gonna fucking press the button, you know what I mean? So people were constantly pressing the button so it didn't reset or something like that. And I was talking about me and Skitten's April Fool's Day prank, which you should check out because it's absolutely hilarious. So then somebody was telling me to check out r/place. So here's some of the background. On April 1st, Reddit introduced r/place. It was a social experiment subreddit where there was HTML blank slate, a white blank slate, right? 1,000 by 1,000 pixels, and you could draw by placing pixels on the screen. And so, what does it say here? By placing colored tile squares, you had to wait 10 minutes to place a pixel, right? Of a color. Just one color every 10 minutes. And by 3 p.m. of that same day, there was 86,000 people subscribed and participating in r/place to make art. And so, they said that the development of it is crazy. I found a time lapse of it. Here are some examples here. Flags of nations were placed, cartoon characters, and all kinds of stuff. This is nutty. I have never been into Reddit. You know, that part of the internet definitely eluded me for a long time. There was plenty of factions and stuff that arose during that, and those people were dedicated to changing r/place into, you know, their version of it. One of the first groups, what they would do is try to cover the entire page in either blue or red. That is hilarious. So we're gonna check out a time lapse, and actually what I think I'll do is I'll have a time lapse looping while I'm talking about this in the upper left hand corner. That's where I'll put the time lapse at. Throughout the whole video you'll see a time lapse of it. I think somebody sent me a video of it. But it was just like an ever-evolving wall. And it just really is interesting to me because in Vegas, you have art walls where you get draw time. Maybe I'll go out there just to take some pictures at some point. So it'll be in a random-ass video. So if you follow my channel, you'll probably see it. But what you do is people come out with white paint and they just cover up art, and then they paint their own graffiti over it. And I think that's very interesting. So let's check out that time lapse, actually. There we go. So this is 72 hours shrunk down in 4 minutes. Look at this. Yeah, the red and blue shit started immediately. The flags came up immediately. I wish I could get a closer look at some of the things happening in here. I wish I could scroll around in it. But I just kind of want to watch it develop. That's amazing. Look at the rainbow boxes being done. And look at the organization to not cover up those other rainbows. Somebody's drawing a fucking character right in the middle of that. Whatever that transcript is, I'd love to read that. There's the pirate, Luffy pirate sign right there. This is nutty. This is absolute nuts. And it looks like it's sputtered with like the big changes, you know, like, I mean, everything is so small here. I can't even really see. Excuse me while I just kind of look in real quick. United Kingdom, I see that. USSR. There's Waldo. This shit is incredible to me. This is incredible. So I'm going to put a full thing. That'll just be running the whole time. That'll be running the whole day. Somebody did the Mona Lisa. There's Osu down there. Wow, and look how in-depth it gets as it keeps going. That's amazing. Let me see if I can find a video explaining this.
I'm the McBob Gorge.
Hey!
This is r/place.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Complete history.
So again, like I said, the
Reddit
time-lapse
has never
is
been
still
big
run.
on April Fool's Day pranks. They don't go the Google route of advertising a new product, but rather, the people at Reddit design these social experiments. In 2015,
Yeah,
they
here's
added
the
r
button.
slash
Yeah,
the
check
button,
this shit
a
out.
subreddit that contained a button on a 60-second timer. Every time it was pressed, the counter reset. When it eventually hit 0, the button could no longer be pressed, and the subreddit was archived.
Oh, so I thought you had to press the button at exactly 60 seconds, but you have to just press it within 60 seconds to keep the timer running.
The next
I
year's
got it.
prank was less prolific, but it revolved around random chat rooms all across the site.
So they've always been into social experiments and
Reddit's
shit.
2017 social experiment was a blank canvas,
Okay.
1,000 pixels wide, 1,000 pixels tall.
That's correct.
Users were given a palette of 16 colors and freedom to place any
16
color
colors.
anywhere on the canvas. The one caveat being that you had to wait 5 to 10 minutes between each pixel. As you can imagine, the earliest moments of r/place, or place
Dick
as I will
butt.
refer to it from now on, were
Dick
moments
butt.
of chaos. Most people were just testing out the system, placing random colors
It's a
towards the
big
middle.
penis in there, yeah. Oh, that's so fucking...
Very quickly,
This is
people
blowing my
began to work
mind.
together.
That
The
shit's
first
cool as
words
shit.
began to be slowly transcribed onto the
Send
canvas.
the
Send a
nudes,
nudes,
please."
Soon after, a group wrote
Meme
"dick
economy.
butt" in the corner. Other organized art, including drawing diagonal lines in various colors out from the corners of the canvas, began to emerge. After just a few hours, 2 of the largest factions emerged.
Rainbow World.
This
Rip
design is
Game
one of the more
Boy.
complex early designs. It's a rainbow that spans the entire length of the canvas, jutting out from the middle.
Wow.
The design continues to thrive due to willingness to work with what is in its path, going around pixel art and not interfering with flags and things like that.
Dude.
One of the most obvious changes to place was, at the beginning, the blue corner. At its
Yeah.
peak, it took up nearly an eighth of the screen, swallowing anything in its path.
Or the blue corner.
At one point, these 2 factions worked together, allowing the rainbow to pass right through the blue corner.
AMD. Outsiders.
As these
Jeez.
self-enclosed abstract designs began to grow, people began to enlist
Do you
help
ever
outside
have-
of
okay.
this, posting in regional
Let me
subreddits
see if how HD does this shit get. Quality. Yeah, we gonna turn that shit up all the way.
to organize construction of a flag, or posting in hobbyist subreddits to build a logo. It would take too long to go over every single bit of art that emerged, so I'm just going to focus on some of the largest players in the place.
For sure, bro. Stranger Things. There's some anime there.
Because so many Germans speak English, they have a much larger presence on Reddit, which is a largely American website. The German flag was the second to appear after Argentina.
Dick
However, the German flag continued to
butterfly.
expand, and eventually it hit the newly formed French flag. Soon, France had to move north to avoid further invasion by the Germans. Many Germans felt bad about invading France for the 4th time in modern history, so they eventually built the EU flag right in the middle.
Oh.
Germany also worked with Belgium to create some thematic pixel art of beer and sausage.
Wow. This is nutty.
Destiny is a Twitch streamer who told his viewers to destroy the blue corner, and they did.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Oh my god. My dudes. My dudes.
This was huge because it really marked the downfall of this once homogeneous space, now speckled with purple all over. And after the purple invaded, it paved the way for others to build on the blue. And as you can see on the final canvas, only a tiny portion of what used to be there remained.
Wow. The void.
People from 4chan began to fill up the center of the canvas with the color black. This soon became known as the void. It broke through everything from the trans flag to the Swiss flag, and people working on Rainbow Road began to attempt to hold back the rapid expansion. They did end up forcing the void to shrink to a sustainable size. Eventually,
Oh,
plans
look!
to build the cover to the dark side of the moon
Look!
took hold, but the triangle proved harder to construct than most thought. Eventually, the void closed up in the middle, but it never fully disappeared.
Fine art.
Users on r/place worked to shed the criticism the subreddit had garnered in its infancy for the numerous phallic symbols drawn all over the map. Multiple Mona Lisas were
Damn,
constructed
they
as well as
just
Van
like
Gogh's Starry Night.
cover this shit up.
Ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Oh, is that
One
what that
subreddit,
is?
r/prequel memes, focused its efforts to transcribe the entire story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. This is unique because the story was written once and then rewritten to take up less space.
Ah, that's so kind. Osu.
At first glance, Osu's logo seems like any other video game logo on place. However, its size and blandness led many to critique it. Multiple times people tried to destroy it, and when they were unable to, they
Oh.
blamed the issue on scripters.
Oh, yeah.
Reddit accounts made after March 2017 could not participate in place, but that didn't stop people with spare Reddit accounts from writing up quick scripts to automatically place pixels.
Right.
Certain groups were accused in particular, but it's hard to tell which groups were actually scripted.
Bro, I know so many lame ass things. That shit's fucking lame, bro. Like, that shit really is lame. But it's cool. It's one of those things that shows that people are really willing to invest time in this. And that shit's cool.
That is, there is one exception, 4chan. There were links shared around to easily script through a couple commands in Chrome and just one download. After 72 hours, place closed. As of April 4th, the subreddit can be accessed and the final canvas can be still explored. One thing to note is that this isn't really an original idea. The $1 Million homepage is a 2005 website where...
That is so cool. That is massively cool. So we'll spend some time scrolling through that, I think, in another video. I'll probably show Skit in that and go through that with her because I think that's amazing. So I'll see you guys in the next one, ChavezzSlovakia. Yeah, man. And we'll end the thing right now of the stream of it. Let me make sure it's in normal speed. And I will make it full HD. And I'll let that run. And then we'll get the full 72 running in the video. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace. Oh, there's Summit 1G in the middle. I see Link. I can't wait to scroll through this in more detail. Summit 1G came through like immediately. Then people just started deleting shit in the middle. The Green Attic. This gets so intricate. So, and the blue corner's already covered up. There's Bender. I see Bender in there. How would you organize people to like... Damn, the void popped out of like nowhere, it seemed like. Pump fake me. Pirates right there. I hope Luffy survives, man. The Mona Lisa is just going to... The Mona Lisa's fucking moving. What the fuck? Pink Floyd's already starting to come through the fucking void right there. I don't know who that guy is. There's Dota. There's Rick. I see Rick. I'm just gonna leave this on with me just like staring at the screen because this is cool. There's a fucking Mass Effect up there, bro. Multiple flags. Where's the USA flag? Somebody point that shit out. I can't see it. It's gotta be on here somewhere. Somebody fucking tagged the Mona Lisa shit already. There's the Penguin. Linux Penguin. The Sands guy from whatchamacallit. I see Brazil. Some anime in the bottom there. Some of that stuff is like way too small to even see. United Kingdom there. Bro, the internet. Oh, Binding of Isaac. The internet is one of those places where this could literally have just been a failed experiment. You know what I mean? Like, it could have just not worked. And like, you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things where like, yeah, there's so many experiments that don't work on the internet. But like, once somebody gets a community that's like, you know, committed to doing it, then they make some really amazing, intricate things. It's so easy to ruin though, but it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. Oh, there's Naruto there. Damn, it's like starting to really come together too. This fucking Amsterdam thing is holding on up there too. Like, they're just letting it live right there. Taking up so much space. League of Legends is right there. Hell yeah. And then here's that fucking cool ass art with German and Sweden and shit. That's fucking cool as hell. No wonder people thought Osu was scripting, because that's like impossible for people to get through. Look at that cool ass art down there. Damn. People just jumped on this shit, man. See, would have been really cool if they would have experienced creep. You know, either from the inside out or from the outside in. You know, where they start closing it down by sections to force people to draw different things, you know. And through this, yeah, no, I'll just let it run again. We'll zoom in on it in another video. This is amazing to me. This is absolutely amazing. How much more we got on that? We'll just let it run. I shouldn't have touched it. You'll be flashing now in the video. That's Skyrim right there. Overwatch at the top. Ooh, then blackness taking over the top left. God damn. God damn. Look at him trying to fill that shit back in now. Oh, in the middle. Oh no, the middle. No. Rainbow just immediately covered up all that black shit. Like, it's like hectic. Like some people like got offline and then people just came back in frantically trying to like preserve the art. The fucking void is a bunch of dicks and it just ends. Oh god. That was good. I'll see y'all around, man. Peace. That was great.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.